Take two. Hey everybody, welcome. We haven't been in this venue in probably about 2 years. We're going to do a recon of it today to let you know what it's like before we have to be here on Thursday. So stay tuned. I'm Robert Maxfield and I'm a concert photographer in Dallas, Texas. And today we're in Irving, Texas, where the weather, oh man, you wouldn't believe. The weather is, let me show you here. You see that? Yeah, it's 101 degrees here. It's 7 o'clock at night. I'm pretty close, 6:54. And we haven't been here in ages, so we're doing kind of a look-see to see what the place looks like, how the parking is, how the sunlight, what the sound's going to be like, and doing a little preliminary testing before we get here on Thursday. That way we know what to bring, what we're going to need, what to wear. We're going to need to know about our sitting, our parking, everything like that, and that's why we're here. So in this video, I've got some photographs I took of the venue to let you see what it actually looks like. That way you get a good idea of what the surroundings are like, where we're going to be able to set up and what we're going to be able to do. You also have a band on stage right now for a church group, which is really great because it lets you get an idea of what the sound is like, and it lets you know what everything's going to be like on Thursday night. So it's a real good way to test before you ever get here. I'm going to show you a photograph of the venue as it looks to the normal person. So you're going to get an idea of what it looks like at 7 o'clock at night, like most people would look at it and see it. So that's the first thing I'm going to show you. Then the next photograph, I'm actually going to show you a drawing of what we see before we do anything. We're going to mark where the artists are going to be, where the sunlight is, the orientation of the stage, where the shadows are, and then I'm going to show you an actual operation, what the venue looks like at 7 o'clock, and I'm going to put on the photograph all the places where you might have concerns. In this photograph, you can see what the venue looks like to the average person. Somebody that wouldn't notice all the different things you need to know. Here's our recon drawing of what the stage actually looks like and some of the things of concern. The building, the pillars, the shadow areas, all that is involved in this drawing. Here's the photograph again with all the areas of concern. And remember, this is dynamic because the sun moves and changes and the angles of shadow and light also change. So this is a very big concern when you're looking at this venue. One of the big things to notice is that the stage faces north. It's not east-west like a lot of stages you'll deal with. Your lighting is naturally going to be uneven because unless it is noon and then the sunlight will be from the top, you're going to have sunlight on one side of the face or one side and shade on the other. So it's one of the concerns you'll have to deal with when dealing with this this kind of venue. Your sunlight is going to be on the west. It's going to be kind of low in the west, and it's going to be very harsh and very bright. So you need to take that into account, and that's one of the problems that we're going to deal with on Thursday night. You notice in this photograph that one of the singers has got a giant Texas Rangers golf umbrella, and that's presenting shade over all the people that are there. The other thing to notice in this photograph is the color of the bricks. Sometimes the color of the bricks blend in with their skin tones of the artist, and that, or the clothing, and that's kind of a problem too. In the back of the stage is a giant advertisement board, and a lot of times the city likes to use that advertisement board to show upcoming events and things like that. It's very common in concert photography that you'll have ad boards in the back and they're lit up, and that sometimes gives you a little bit of backlighting on top of all this. So in this photograph, take a look at the giant umbrella, take a look at the shade, take a look at the harsh light on the keyboard case that's sitting off behind the young lady with the shirt, the black shirt on. It says "Call My Name," and you'll get an idea of the difference in light between east and west and what's actually going on stage. I took this photograph to give you a little idea of the size of the venue and from facing from east to west, so you know what the shadows look like at this viewpoint. Also, what we did is we took some photos of the general venue just to get an idea of the size, the shape, some of the shadows, and just mainly some for reference. But this is the venue in size. So, if the whole moral of the story is, if you get any kind of chance to do a little research before you go do a shoot of what the venue is going to look like and what you're going to be dealing with when you go to photograph a concert in advance, that's a good thing. So take advantage of it, especially if you haven't been to a venue in a very long time. It gives you an idea of any changes or what to expect when you get there. So, as always, we'd like to thank you for viewing our videos, and if you have any comments, concerns, confusions, anything you don't understand, any questions, man, put them in the comments, and we try to answer as many of them as we can. Sometimes I get dissertations that are 4 foot long, and I try to sift through just about everything, and some of them are just, super long, but we try to get them all. And if you have anything you need, man, please let us know. Please like and subscribe. We're glad when you do. It helps our channel out tremendously. And thanks for viewing, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.